Hello everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, firstly I hope you can see all right, 'cause it's 5:15 p.m. and it's a bit dark. I've got the light on but I don't know what shadows there are. Right, all I'm coming on for is these flowers. I've been asked by a couple of people how I make these flowers. Well, that one is a die, but I've shown you them recently and I've been squashing them down, so I thought I would come on. You can buy a die, and I can't show you because it's put away, but you can buy a die to do them, but they're just basically called rolled roses. I mean, you know, they've been on the go for years, haven't they, on YouTube and that, and these are a loads that tatty ones out of book pages, and I've made absolutely hundreds of these, so I thought I would just come on and show you. I'm just going to use a piece of, where's my scissors gone? There they are. A piece of painty paper, but you can use whatever paper you want. Book pages, you know, magazine pages, any paper you want. And when you get good at it, or not good at it, but when you get better at it, you can actually layer sheets up and do several sheets at once. I have seen people draw the spiral with a pencil, but pen or something, but I don't do that. I don't even cut proper squares. So I'm just gonna, it's not even a square look, but I'll just snip that bit off there. We've got two bits there. I mean, if you've got a circle punch or something, if you don't want to cut it out. I mean, I'm actually faffing about a bit with this. So we've got that waste now, but that will see, it's not even a proper square. I'm just going to do those two layers. Now I'm obviously right-handed, so I can't cut left-handed. I could probably roll it up left-handed, but so we're literally just gonna, if you're left-handed, you're just gonna do a spiral. Just cut it in a spiral. I don't know whether there probably are videos out there for left-handed people. I'm just going to cut that bit off of there. That's a bit pointy. Right, so we're just going to cut a spiral, and that's, I mean, how wide you leave that, cut that, is how to determine how tall your flower is. Just go round and round. If you don't think you can't do it like this, then just, I bet you can even buy, yeah, not buy, get a spiral template off of Pinterest or something. You know, I mean, I know we all struggle with different things, don't we? Well, probably not everybody does struggle with anything, but lots of people, you know, struggle with things, and just because I can cut it out like that doesn't mean that everybody else will be able to do easily. Now I'm all in a spangle, so I would suggest, if you're doing it for the first time, just do one sheet. Don't try and be a clever Alec like me. Do two. Right, so then we've got this. Now let me get my head around this. So if you're left-handed, I would imagine it's going to be that way. Is it? Yeah, I would imagine it will be that way. But that's how it is when you cut it right-handed. So sometimes I just roll it up by hand. Well, most of the time I do. I haven't done any for quite a while. If you've got a quilling tool, then that's ideal, or I suppose you could use like a a hair grip, bobby pin, or whatever you call them, or something with a, what I do is just get a, can you see, little cocktail stick, and I just use a craft knife and cut a little slit in there. So they're not very good, I don't know whether this will work, so we'll do this one first. So you just pop that in there. Are you with me, lot? So you've got your spiral. You just pop that in there. Please don't break. Cocktail stick. And just roll it up, basically. Just keep rolling round and round. Round and round. When you get used to it, you'll be able to do it ever so quickly. These are one of the things that I haven't done for a couple of years, but often used to be my summertime craft sitting up in the garden. Dare I say, I've literally made hundreds and hundreds of these and put them on projects, and on my, well, put them in like bouquets of flowers that I've done for people, and with other bigger flowers. I'm just going to take that out of there now. I don't think this one's going to go very well. So you just continue round and round, so you've got that flat little bit. I have also seen people start at the middle. I can't get the hang of doing it that way, and then just sort of let it, whoopsie, let it spring open. You know, I mean, if you're a more precise crafter, shall we say, if you like things just so, then you won't want to rough cut it like that. You want to probably start off with a proper circle and make sure that it's all even. I'm not that sort of crafter. I'm a rough and ready sort of crafter. So just let it spring open like that, and then get whatever glue. I don't normally use glue stick for this. I normally use a wetter glue, but I'm going to use a glue stick, or I sometimes use the Yoo-hoo glue, but I really have a dislike for this glue, so I'm going to try and use it up. It's rubbish. It's the leading brand of, I just don't like it. Mr. Doodle likes it. When he was helping me do those buttons in the summer, he said, oh yeah, I like that one. That's, no, not for me. I'm making a bit of a pig's ear of this, I will let you know that. Not as hard as I'm probably making it look. So that's your little rolled rose, and then you can put beads or gems in there if you want. I'm just going to leave that like that for a minute. Or sequins, seed beads, whatever you want. Glitter on. Going to depend what you want it for. I mean, a lot of people use them on cards, don't they? I don't think I've used a lot on cards. Right, I'm going to see if I can do one left-handed. Ooh, this is going to be challenging. Right. So I started that way, didn't I? But if you're left-handed, you would cut it that way. Oh, I don't know. This may or may not work. I would think it might not work. It won't work because I can't even get that in there. Right. It'll be a laugh anyway, won't it? So I can't even hold it properly. so oh dear, definitely wouldn't be able to cut it. No, that's not too bad rolling it. And I would say probably roll it quite tightly, which I didn't do on that last one. I can get on better doing it just in my hand. There's, if you know, you can't understand what I'm doing here, then you know there's loads and loads and loads of tutorials on rolled paper roses, you'll get it from watching somebody else. That is what I always say, you know, you can watch loads of videos and think, no, can't get that, and then you can just watch somebody else and all of a sudden you get it. And I'm really not getting this, so I'm going to try and do it. Not getting on very well with the sticks today. Try and do it like that. This is how not to make rolled roses. Right. Just let it sort of spring open. And then just dab your bit of glue on. Come back to right-handedness. They're not as hard, honestly, they're not as hard as I am making this look. They're really easy, but you know, for anybody. I thought I would do this because not everybody's got a die cutting machine, have they? But you can get little, God, I'm really making a pig's ear of this. So that's that one. Right, I think a bit smaller one. I just cut one sheet. Let's see if I can do this. I mean, sometimes I literally just snip the corners off like that, so it's not really round at all. And then I'll probably go back and, you know, cut any big bits off as, you know, when it's done. Squareos. It's going to be a long video, isn't it? Oh, I didn't want it to be a long video, but never mind. Round and round and round, square and square and square. It's been one of those days weather-wise here today where I've been frozen. We haven't got the heating on yet, actually. The only heating I've got on is the coal fire down, she's obviously only downstairs. It does heat got a little radiator in the bathroom, but which the fire heats, but other than that we've got no heating on. So I've been absolutely frozen in the house. Mr. Doodle keeps saying, for goodness sake, put the heaters on. Now try and leave it till the 1st of November. I've got my little fan heater. Anyway, what I was saying was, Mr. Doodle says, well, it's 17 degrees. It's supposed to be 17 degrees. What's that in Fahrenheit? 1734, 64, which is quite warm. Well, it is warm. But so it's one of the sort of days. See, that for me, I think that's better than the one that I did with the stick, but I just thought I'd give you a couple of options. Yeah, so it's one of those sort of weird days where it's actually warmer outside than it is inside. So that's those, and then to get them like on here, all I do, this is another one now, this is the others, is just get it and squash it. Literally like that. Squash it to split it. And like these ones that I use, let me have a look on these small tags. Can't remember which paper I used. I think it was these ones. I just got some. That's actually a die cut one. That isn't. That's a That's a rolled one by me. Yeah, I just get, you can manipulate these to how you want them. One good thing about not being fussy about things is, you know, you can just play about with them. So what have I got here? This is what I use. Purple Paradise Gilding Polish, Cosmic Shimmer. Metallic Gilding Polish, that one is. And I just went over them like this, if I remember rightly. Oh, excuse me, sniffing. Alright, old snot box today I am. Squidge it up if you don't like it. We'll cut that piece off. And this is the, again, Cosmic Shimmer Metallic Gilding Polish in Gold Treasure. Just went over. I just love that you can, you know, change things. If you don't like something, just change it. It's kind of transformed them, I think. I like it. I just like the squashed. Right, these are the ones we've just done. Let's have a squashing good time. Squashy, squashy. You might not like the squashed look. Squashy, 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 squashy. See, they're pretty just like that, aren't they? But I might just dub a bit of this on here and there. Pretty it up a bit. Oh my goodness, 17 minutes, really? I do love this Gold Treasure. There we go. So I hope that's helped the people that have, and as usual I've forgotten who asked me. Oh, I'm getting absolutely so bad, worse and worse by the minute. I should write it down really. Was it Tracy? One of the Traces, was it? That I can't remember who asked me. I'm sorry. I can't help it. But anyway, a couple of people have asked me. Yeah, so that's the ones we've just done, just rolled. They're the other two from the book pages, and that's kind of what they were like before. I'm hoping you can see. I don't normally do videos at night time, so the lighting is shocking. Right, my lovelies, let me know if that's alright, if you managed to do it, and say if you can't make anything of my video, then just type in rolled rose, paper rolled rose or something like that, and you're bound to find somebody that you can get. So take care everyone, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Take care, bye.